So Saturday day, I forced myself to go out and about and meet people. I went to play mahjong with my friend, which was really interesting, and travelled about a bit on my own and got a little bit lost. And I started to feel better, a little bit more in control. So I think my best advice is that stop relying on people if you've got culture shock, and actually try and do some things on your very own, sort of that you organise, that you find your way around, where you can prove yourself as the well-rounded traveller that you are. I think dependency was a massive reason for culture shock, because I was being so well looked after in China, something I'm not used to in travelling. I stopped thinking for myself and sort of lost all semblance of control. Obviously, on top of that, the tiredness of travelling, and on top of that, unusual foods, smells, and all the things that I talked to you guys about. So how to mediate against culture shock. Do everything you possibly can to keep super, super busy and be as independent as you possibly can. Now that may seem counterintuitive, but I think that is the way to go. I think the best way to mediate against culture shock is be kind to yourself. Don't drink alcohol if you can help it. Maybe have one glass of wine or one shot of spirit or one beer to kind of take the edge off, but don't drink too much, because that will make it a lot worse the next day. Get involved in as much as you possibly can, and don't call home, because that did make it worse, because the more I called home, the more I missed them and I wanted them here. I didn't want to go home, and that's not because I didn't miss my family, but because I wanted to stay in China and do the exciting things. It's just that I wanted them here, and like really, really badly, like missing them so bad. And it was irrational missing, because I'm seeing them tomorrow, and I've been away from my family for a lot longer periods than a couple of weeks. So students, if I can feel it at 47 and a half years old, well, nearly half, and it can feel so real as it did, then so can you. Do it afraid, because that's the only way to get over it, because that's what recovered me last night, was going to a party I didn't want to go to, even for a short period of time, go to Szechuan Opera, which was bizarre, have my ears cleaned with a weird thingamajig. You know, they're all about doing more and doing more. And the problem with culture shock is it makes you want to stay in bed and Skype your family. Lots of love. Bye.